Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Last week you saw us finally start our journey south. This week we're going to pick up right where we left off, heading towards Sibenik and starting our dinghy export. So yeah, let's see how our first time in international water goes.
Right, so we have just left Slaren. Got to see a few friends for the last time last night. Now we're up bright and early. We are on our way to Sibenik to do the export, and we have to park on a quay, which I am not looking forward to.
So yeah, we parked up. We were told to be here from 9 AM and we were due to meet the guy who's doing our export with us at 9. It's now 20 past 10. And
we're still waiting.
We're still waiting for him. So we parked up here and we didn't film it because there was a guy shouting at us and said just was not happy about us parking here and said you've only got 30 minutes before you leave. I said okay. And it's now been an hour and a half, and that's the reason we're not sitting on our boat, because if he comes back and tells us to move, and we're just kind of sitting in the area hoping this guy eventually shows up. And the only annoying thing is we have like an 8 or 10 hour sail ahead of us and would really rather start now. So yeah, it's been a fun morning of racing all the way here to sit here and do nothing for an hour and a half. We'll hopefully have a more positive update in like a minute.
So Peter is currently up at customs checking us out of the country. It is now 20 past 12 and we're still here. This is our first experience of checking in and out of a country, and oh my, it's quite complicated. Now I think maybe we're a wee bit more difficult because we're actually doing something when it comes to tax and stuff like that, so maybe that's more of an issue, but we do have a very long day ahead of us. Peter is very anxious about doing it now because of how late we're leaving, which is fair. But we have no other option, we kind of have to just do it. I don't know what else we would do.
We're finally off after, well, it's now 1:15. We got here at 9, thinking that we'd be on our way by 10. So this is 3 hours later. There's a lot more wind picking up later on tonight as well, so yeah, we may be motoring as fast as we can to get out here. But yeah, so we've got to figure out exactly where we need to go to, and that's the biggest issue, is how far out is international water. It's
because we obviously don't want to go, like, we want to do as little as we possibly can, but then imagine we went out and didn't go far enough.
It's anywhere between 25 and 30 miles away we have to go, so.
And how do you check if you're in international waters? Does maps give you?
No, nothing, so I have no idea. So we're just going to wing it and take a photo and hope they let us away with it, so we'll see. How exciting!
It is, and for the next 2 days after today,
nothing.
We're doing nothing.
But yeah, that's the plan. So let's see our first open water sail does. First time checking out and checking back in. Potentially first time night sailing. And first time sailing in what could be 20-25 knots.
And first time anchoring at night, because we definitely will be anchoring at night.
Yes.
There's no question about that one.
So. And
docking in 25 knots.
Exciting, terrifying, nervous. Yeah. Really fun. There's just something so satisfying about looking out in front of you and seeing nothing. And it's the first time that we've experienced that, so. your first time offshore?
It's actually not that bad, to be honest.
This is the perfect ideal sea. There's literally no waves.
The autopilot works, keep saying it, but I'm just so happy that it works.
No, no.
It's the first time we've done it with the sails and it's still working, so it makes such a difference, doesn't it? Not having to stand at the helm and re-steer everything. Quite relaxing. We're at a nice keel. I don't necessarily think they're in the best form.
No.
They're not horrific now, but I do think for the first hour and a half they weren't great.
We're about 2 hours, maybe about 2 hours into the sail at the moment. Maybe not quite as much as that, but and we're going to do another 2 hours, and then we'll turn back. So it does seem like an absolute waste of time, but all we have to do is go out, and if you're wondering how we prove it, we go out and then I have to go downstairs and I take a photo on our chart plotter with our coordinates and hope that those coordinates are actually in international water, which is the struggle because you don't actually know that easily. There's no line on the charts that we have for international water, so yeah, we shall see. But at the moment it's all good, and in the next hour or two it's gonna, well, maybe not, maybe in the next 2 to 3 hours the wind will pick up, so we kind of want to be heading back that way and going with the wind then. So but at the moment it's pretty good. Okay, so this is all I need to do. Take a photo of this, which has our GPS coordinates there, and yeah, that's what we've done 4 hours for, just to take a photo of that. And no, okay, second time's the charm. Okay, we're about an hour into going back. And this big storm is coming through that was predicted, but it was predicted for like 9 PM, not 7 PM. It doesn't look too bad, it will get worse. So yeah, now we're both suffering.
I'm not horrific. I'm not 100%, but I think that's more hunger and tiredness, to be honest.
Yeah, I went down when I was doing getting all the photos for the chart plotter and stuff. I was downstairs for probably 15 minutes, and it was just that was it. That's killed me.
The dogs aren't really they're not bad. Like they both look like they're sleeping right now. But as soon as I take my hand away from her paw, she freaks out. Cooper's okay. He won't move. Like when he was up here, he's freaking out. Whereas she's definitely not enjoying this return journey.
We sound ridiculous because to anyone the waves are like nothing at all.
Well, that's our first time out in actual
it's all of our first times out, really. None of us have had this experience out of being actually out in the sea without protection of islands. So it's been a good experience, but yeah. But
considering this is their first time, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But she definitely isn't comfortable at all. But I don't think she'll ever be comfortable. Like, how can you expect a dog to be comfortable in this kind of environment?
So yeah, the most annoying thing about sailing is like you'll not be able to see it. There is land there, and you can see it, but just because you can see it means you're probably still an hour and a half away. if maybe even more. So in the last hour we've gone this much from here to here, and we still have all this to go. Did I mention there's a storm coming? the sun has set and we're still on our way. So we thought the whole time that we'd get back to Sibenik, the key, before the sunset. Kind of forgot it set at 8 and not at 9. So yeah, this is going to be a lot more challenging.
Great. So it's the day after we did the dinghy export. We're anchored in an island called Slaren. Let's just say the weather is taking a little turn.
Which was predicted, like that's why I said there was a storm coming and I didn't want to be out past 12 o'clock. But thankfully we were anchored up and here for 11:30. Everything went good last night though. Well,
yeah, no, it was fine. Just customs was a bit of a pain in the ass.
The guy from customs was just clearly one of those night shift workers that has nothing better to do, so has to tick every box and dot every I. And
like he was doing his job, but at the same time he made a nightmare about things for half an hour, and then at the end of it he goes, well, doesn't matter.
There's so little to do that when something comes up they have to spend
he was
all
just
night.
maybe bored. There's no boats around.
So yeah, we've all done. Our first night sail was good. Our first 50-mile sail went pretty well. Anchoring at night as well was pretty good actually. We probably could have went a little bit further in, but so hard to tell.
We were going to use the window of no rain to take the dogs for a walk. Didn't last very long.
You don't really care though, do you? And this one, you only get sick. Yeah, no, don't bother you either, does it?
So yeah, this will be fun.
We really need to get our outboard down.
That would be ideal. Oh my god, they are miserable.
But I think one of the most, I don't know about you, but like one of the most interesting things out here so far is like weather. Like obviously it just comes and goes so quickly, but like literally 1 hour ago this water was breaking over the side. As you can see, it's just soaked here.
Yeah,
and now it's
very quickly.
completely calm in like an hour, and during the night the wind shifts and everything, and obviously like you're not really aware of it when you're on land because you don't care. Like doesn't matter what the weather does whenever you're sitting in your house, but it's
Plus at home, if you're sitting in your house, all you're going by is rain.
yeah,
Like you're not beside the sea where you can see where it changes. And
yeah. So it's so interesting just seeing that, like I know it's such a stupid thing, but it's one of the things I've noticed the most being out here. Mister, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
stop sprinting at 25 miles per hour.
Go.
There.
No, we'll have to video ourselves walking through this.
I'm not walking through that
Why? You've got your flip-flops on.
because it's so dirty.
No, ah. That's a lot of rain. Rain started at 7 AM, it's now 9. Look at this.
Will you stop?
That's how heavy it was. So in this whole island there is no cars. We haven't seen a single car. But this is how they get about, with like little carts and like a lawnmower engine. What? It's like their version of like a little truck. What a friendly looking cap.
Oh. Oh my.
Ellie, do not go a step closer.
He is so evil.
So yeah, when we came in last night, we just played it super safe and anchored out as far away from other boats as we could. So these are all boats anchored, and that's us way out there past that quay. But at least we didn't hit anything, so that's a plus. And it was always a bit nerve-wracking as well, knowing it was going to be 30 knots. So with it being so windy, we wanted to have as much room out there as we could. So not bad for a midnight park.
And just like that.
Back to 30 degrees. Oh.
But can we talk about how clear this water is? It's so pretty. How are you on?
I dislike rowing. And just like that, we're in this class place for the night. I think that's what we're going to call this week. To be fair, it was a week of firsts.
A week of, yeah, it was. First sail really, like proper sail for ours. First night sail, first night anchoring, first night docking up.
First time tying to shore, look. So yeah, it's been pretty successful. I mean, and nothing's gone wrong. Our autopilot's fixed itself after a good shake. I don't know if we told that. In one of the groups I'm in, somebody said just take the compass out and shake it. And it seems to have worked. So yeah, it's been a pretty successful week. The next week is going to be, we're going to start going south now. We're heading towards Split in the next few days. We've got a lot to do there. Try and fix a laptop.
That is the priority. To be honest, we have no clue what we've filmed.
Yeah, because we can't really check stuff at all.
So we can't remember half the stuff we've recorded. So these videos for the first few could be relatively choppy.
So it's a learning curve anyway, but it's probably quite windy and you might not be able to hear us that well, so we'll just end it here. But thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one when we're going south. So right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.